What's up, guys? Welcome back to Road to the 2 Comma Club, and today, OLED is not being very nice to us, and we're down like 10 grand on the options, about like 9,800, and then we're down 2,400 on the stock. So yeah, not a good day. So I'll show you right now since I'm talking about it. You can see there at the bottom of the list, they're the only reason we're down today, because if you look at the next worst one, it's only down 300 bucks. And so, you know, in times like this, I really have to think about whether I really do think the company is shitty or not, because I do believe that Universal Display is a very solid company. I don't feel like, yeah, see, I'm down 8 grand, and I'm down more than that with just OLED, so it's really clearly just them. If it wasn't for them, I'd be up today. I mean, we have some winners up top here. We got Tesla is doing well, we got Nvidia, Apple, and Intel, AMD, Micron, all up double-digit percentages. Well, Nvidia's not, but they're doing really well. So it's not bad. I mean, if you look at the Dow here, the Dow is up 131 points, the Nasdaq's up 41. So markets are doing well. S&P 500 is up. Just Universal had a bad quarter. So let me kind of give you my thoughts about that. I talked about that last night. So never mind. They're doubling dividends. You know, everyone's who's there's like customers. They're getting ready to ramp up production next year. A lot of companies are investing a lot of money into OLED production. And so I'm not worried. I'm a little worried about my calls that they expire in 2019, because that might not be soon enough for them to recover. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about. So I'm going to hold on for maybe a couple more months just to see. But if it doesn't look like they're going to get back to that level, what I'll do is I'll probably sell all the calls and then maybe buy a few like 2020 calls just to kind of lower my risk. I might not have as much money invested in them, but if I have 11 calls right now, if I sell them and I can only get 2 calls for 2020, but I'm still investing the same amount of money, that's fine. That's, in my eyes, that's the same thing. So I'm fine with that. But I don't think it's just time to panic just yet, because I do think that it can go up before the year ends. I do think it could come back to 180 before January. It's just going to take some time, and so I got to be patient. It's only February. We got really realistically like 9 or 8 months before I need to start worrying about the time decay, 8 or 9 months. So I got time. I'm gonna just see what happens, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it today to see if it drops any lower than what it is. Because if it keeps dropping, I might just sell and then wait, and then get back in. But I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. I got to do some editing, so I'm just gonna do that and then keep an eye on Universal Display stock today. That's all I'm gonna do, and yeah, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. What's up, guys? We're back. So it is actually Sunday night, so let's just check out the screen recording that I took on Friday, and then we'll come back to me and talk about some news. I almost forgot, guys, to check the balance. They're about to merge right now. TD Ameritrade, Scottrade, it's going down. Anyways, speaking of going down, we could look at our balance because we're just getting destroyed. Can't catch a break. This sucks. Everything like we had almost went up today, except for my baby OLED was just taking a massive dump all over the place, and you can see they're the reason we lost so much today. So again, I still got till January. I'm still not giving up hope. I still think Universal Display can do very well. It's just, if anything else, I would sell these and pick up like a $200 strike for 2020. I'd feel much more confident doing that. But I'm going to hold on just a little bit longer just to see what happens, so we'll see. I mean, I'm not really worried just right now. It's only February 23rd, so I'm just, knocking on wood, crossing my fingers. But let's look at some positive things that happened today. We did have Tesla did very well, and we had Caterpillar, Micron, Intel, Facebook, EA Sports, Microsoft, Wynn Resorts, and AMD, all with double-digit gains. And then the covered call that we sold that we got like $100 and something for, that one expired, so worthless. So we're gonna get to sell another covered call on Monday and make another a little over $100. So we're 3 for 3 with that. And so again, if you have stock in OLED and you're losing money with that, but you have 100 shares worth,
consider doing covered calls because you can offset that loss. I mean, if you have 100 shares and you sell, you know, 3 covered calls within the course of 3 weeks, even if the stock drops $3 or $4, you're still even because you made money on those covered calls, which is why I like doing that. And I do hope to, if it drops even more, like into the 1-teens, I'm definitely going to sell something. I might just get rid of Wynn Resorts or something. I'm going to get rid of some stuff, and I'm just going to buy more stock and then just keep doing covered calls because it's a lot safer and a lot lower risk. But anyways, yeah, the losers again, obviously, that was the kind of Hail Mary call that I bought. It expires March 2nd. That's going to expire worthless. There's no point in me selling it because the fee would be larger than what I get back. And so I'm just going to let that one expire. But yeah, so, you know, you can't win them all, guys. Like, you're not going to win every single bet that you make. You're going to be wrong a lot of times. But hopefully the times that you're right pay off more than the times that you're wrong. That's kind of what you want to do when you're investing. You just want to make sure your wins are better than your losses. So let's just go to the watch list. We got WAP Energy did very well. And then this one is, what is that? Planet Fitness. They advertise a lot, so Planet Fitness is doing pretty well. I think a lot of the casual workout people who work out that are not like really into it, I think that's kind of the gym that they go to. And if I were to join a gym, it probably would be that one. And it's also cheap, so it's a good gym to go to. And then yeah, so Take-Two, top of that page. So a lot of stocks went up today. Let's see how the actual stocks did. Yeah, NASDAQ 127 points, 347 for the Dow. That is great. S&P 500 43. I think it's all in all a great day today. I'm not really that upset. Again, I don't have all my money in OLED, so it wasn't the worst. That's why you don't go all in on something because, yeah, the swings are huge. So diversify kind of helps lower the stress levels a bit. All right, let's come back to me and we'll wrap it up.
Okay, so I'm not going to talk too much about news in terms of stocks because this video is going to be pretty long already, but there is one article that I'm going to talk about, 3 things to watch in the stock market this week. I do want to point out that this is basically just talking about earnings coming up with like 3D Systems, one of them, Lowe's is another one. But this is really exciting to see. The Dow is actually up 2% for the year now. So even after that big correction, obviously, that we had, it's back up and we're now above where we started for the year. So I think that's really good news. The correction happened and I'm not going wood though because I'm superstitious, but it seems like we're coming back up. We're just going to have to wait to see what happens in March with the Fed thing, with the interest rates and stuff. But other than that, things look pretty good. They are talking about Lowe's, and Lowe's is a good company, but they're also talking about how they're struggling in terms of catching up with Home Depot. Their comparable store sales are on track to rise by 3.5%, while the Home Depot managed roughly twice that. So they managed to double that in like the same time frame. And also says Lowe's is trailing on bigger rival on key financial metrics too, including operating margin and return on investment capital. So you heard me mention Home Depot in my top picks for 2018. I do like Lowe's, but I do think if you had to pick between the two, I personally, in my opinion, not financial advice, but you know, I like Home Depot a little bit better. And then TJ Maxx companies, I don't really know what's going on with them. I don't really pay attention to them. But really cool news. As of, I think today, I haven't tried logging in yesterday, but as of today, like tonight, I just logged into my Scottrade account, and it's now TD Ameritrade, obviously, so they got the little welcome thing. I do got to set up my dividend reinvestment. I got to set that up. And one of the things I did really like, that I just noticed, I was trying to play around with it a little bit, but I went to my positions page, and a really cool feature that I like that Scottrade did not have is, check this out. So you'll notice here are all my positions. These are all call options, obviously. It's separated in its own tab. And that's kind of cool because I can look at my stocks at a glance right up here, and then I can look at my options down here. And there's this little gray box here that says in the money. So like it has a little key there to like show me which calls I'm in the money on, so I don't have to like look at all of them and like, you know, take time doing that. I could just quickly see like, oh, this one's in the money because it has that little thing on next to it. So what is that one? The Weight Watchers call. I think that's really cool because I used to spend a lot of time finding which one of my options were in the money, and now it just has it. That is awesome. Another thing that's really awesome is the Thinkorswim platform, which I will be downloading. I just downloaded the app for my mobile phone, and You can see here when you log in, it says user ID or Scottrade account, so you can officially log in with your Scottrade account number. And Thinkorswim, you know, everyone's been saying how awesome it is, and I've been hearing it. It has really good ratings on the App Store. You can also use this to trade paper money, so if you wanted to just get your feet wet and try trading, I'll post a link to, and now that I'm actually on a TD Ameritrade, I can start referring people again, because I did that with Scottrade last year, but there was no point in me referring people to Scottrade right before the merger, so I stopped doing that. But I'll be able to post my referral code now if you guys want to help me out, and you also get some free trades too if you put in a certain amount of money. But something that's just to check out, and yeah, I'm really excited to try this out. And sorry I'm not using my screen recorder, but so many different tools: technical analysis, option statistics, company profiles. There's so much you could do with this, and I'm so excited to learn how to use it because it's really overwhelming right now. I did download it for my PC laptop, and man, I was like, okay, what's going on here? But I know I'm gonna learn to love it, and yeah. So when I saw this, I quickly went to the App Store and downloaded it, and so I will be downloading it now for my Mac, and gonna be trying it. So, also with cryptocurrencies, it's pretty much where it's been the last couple weeks. The market cap is still below 450 billion. You know, Bitcoin's back down under 10 grand. Ethereum is still below a grand. So they're not doing great right now. Litecoin went up a little bit, but then came back down. So, you know, I'm not really focusing on that a whole lot. I'm really just I need to spend time learning Thinkorswim because, I mean, that's what I'm going to be spending all my time on mostly. So, and then also I got to finish my taxes. I got my stuff in from Scottrade, so I can finally do my taxes now. So yeah, so I got a lot to do this week, and of course I gotta edit. So we're gonna end it here. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so excited to use Thinkorswim. If you haven't started trading yet, consider trying them out. And again, you can trade with paper money and give it a try. And if you want to help me out, you can use my referral link, and I'd appreciate that. And so yeah, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, and we will see you tomorrow.